Hey guys, it's Rachel, and today's tutorial is going to be on this look that I did last year because new year, same me. So let's get started. The first thing that I do is I apply my brow bone highlight, and I'm using a matte white eyeshadow for this. And then the next thing is I'm taking a matte pink eyeshadow and taking that on the kind of edge of the blending brush and hitting my eye at a 45-degree angle. That way I'm just depositing the color and just laying a lot of the pigment on and then kind of angling the brush so it's flat to blend it out in that direction. I have the brush at a 45-degree angle to deposit color first, just because it controls the pigment so it doesn't go everywhere all at once, and then once the pigment is off the brush, that's why I flip it over, kind of press harder and use the entire head of the brush to blend it out. Taking the same matte pink eyeshadow on a very small pencil brush, I'm putting that pigment directly into the socket pocket where my eye kind of sits inside the socket of my skull, and I'm putting it there to add definition and depth to the faux crease that I'm creating. And I'm adding a lot of pigment there, and then I'm going to blend it out later because this is the only eyeshadow that I'm going to use, and since I'm using only one color, I'm using intensity to create the depth of the crease. Next, I'm going to take a metallic yellow eyeshadow on a very dense rounded flat brush, and I'm going to draw a sharp crease just on the inner half of my eyelid. And I'm not applying this wet or anything because since the crease color is matte and the lid color is metallic, you can see the contrast of the textures enough where it's very sharp, where the crease. So, I mean, it's good enough for me. If you want to apply it wet, then go for it. And then I'm going to add a green. I wish I added a more lime green. This one's a little bit too close to the yellow that I did, but I'm gonna go over it anyway. You'll see later. But I'm putting that in the outer half of my eyelid, but then I'm not really worrying about the outer V too much because I'm gonna go over that with winged eyeliner anyway, so it's kind of pointless to put eyeshadow there. Since the lid color is metallic, I'm going with a matte white inner corner highlight just because it kind of balances out the textures, you know what I mean? And then for the lower lash line, I'm just using that same matte pink eyeshadow and smoking out the lower lash line all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner, and kind of taking my time with this because I want it to be quite smoky because I'm going to add false bottom lashes later, and I want that eyeshadow to extend past the hairs of the bottom false lashes. So after I finished smoking out the lower lash line, I was like, there's not enough depth to this look because these are all bright colors, all about the same tone, and I needed something to darken up the outer V. So I'm taking this Midori colored eyeshadow. I'm trying not to use names of products in my video, but I can't help it. But I'm using that to darken up the outer V. Before drawing the long line of the wing, I do a couple short strokes to get the excess product off the brush so there's not too much goop when I'm drawing the thin line. And then after I do that, I go and draw the line all the way across my eye, and I'm going to make sure not to open my eyes so it doesn't transfer, and then also fan myself while making sure I don't hit myself in the face while I'm fanning myself to dry that first layer, and then go back and do another layer of the blue eyeliner to make sure that blue is nice and bright and that the eyeshadow underneath doesn't peek through. And I do a couple layers with the fan dry between just to build that eyeliner so it's nice and bright and opaque. Before I apply my lashes, I'm going to curl my real lashes and then apply some waterproof mascara because the waterproof mascara really helps my short straight lashes stay curled and not go back to their downward pointing state. And I'm going to do a couple layers of mascara on my bottom lashes too because I'm applying false bottom lashes as well, and I want my real lashes to blend in with the false bottom lashes really well. Next, I'm applying my bottom lashes using a pair of tweezers, and I'm going to set them as close as I can using the tweezers, but then I'm going to use my fingers and the other side of the pair of tweezers to push them as close as they can to my real lashes so they kind of blend in as naturally as possible. And then I'm going to apply my top lashes using a applicator tool thing, mostly because this thing squishes my real lashes with the false lashes really well. I mean, you can totally use your fingers or regular tweezers or whatever you have. But yeah, I just like how you just smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. And here's the completed look. I hope you guys liked it. And sorry things kind of got weird at the end. I kind of go crazy when I'm doing voiceovers. But yeah, fuck that new year, new me bullshit. If you like who you are, just keep doing whatever you're doing. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!